Academy YouTube channel. Today's tutorial will be focusing on the shoulder dart. So on this channel we've been having a princess dart bust here, but today I want to show you how you can make your shoulder dart and attach a flounce to it as it is on the thumbnail. So here I have my basic front bodice pattern. This is my center front as usual, and this is the bust point, the under bust point, and the waistline, and then you have the shoulder line. So right here, this is the front bodice pattern as you can see. So next I want to do is to have my bust radius. Okay, so the bust radius, we are going to, that is the difference between the bust point and the under bust. We are taking it, rotating it all around. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So right here I've created my bust radius. So next is the shoulder seam line. So I'm dividing my shoulder seam line by 2, and that is exactly how your shoulder dart is constructed. So I'm connecting it to the bust point. So if you are actually making a shoulder dart now, if you are actually making an armhole princess dart, what you are going to do is to take the measurement on the armhole line to where your bust terminates, find the midpoint, and step down by 1 inch and connect to the bust point. But since we are making a shoulder dart, and that is that for the shoulder dart, so what we need to do is to contour the bust. We are contouring our under bust. So this is the center front. I'm going to divide my under bust measurement by 4 and make a mark. Okay, so I have 1.5 inch left, and from here to here I will add 1/4 inch and 1 1/4 to contour my under bust. So I'm going to connect from that point to the bust point, and I'll flip my ruler from this point. You can see how I'm placing my ruler to that point, and later I'll return back to connect it to the waistline, and I'll connect back to the waistline. So you can see that, and we are done. So this is our shoulder dart. That is the shoulder dart. So the shoulder dart now, if you are making any dress with it, you have to recreate your neckline. So to recreate my neckline, I will come out from here by 1 inch, from the natural neckline by 1 inch, and I'll come down by 1.5. The neckline is your desired neckline. It's actually how you want your neckline to be. So the desired neckline I'm using here, you can see me connecting the neckline to the point I desire it. So that is the new neckline. So the shoulder dart is simply this line running to the shoulder. It means you are going to sew. So let me just cut what I have here. I'll just cut what I have here to the armhole. Alright, so I'll now cut my shoulder seam line and then cut my neckline. So I'm cutting this center front. It's going to be on fold. You are folding your fabric when you cut this. So I'll go to my waistline to cut. So once that is done, next I'm going to do is to cut out my, I'm cutting out my waist darts, okay? Or let me do like this. Since we are creating our shoulder dart, our concentration is on the shoulder dart. So I want to show you what makes it a shoulder dart before I cut out what I have on my waistline. So I'll just come to this midline, which is the shoulder dart. I'll come there and I'll cut to the bust point. I will stop. Then the bust dart will be open and transferred to the shoulder, and it becomes a shoulder dart. So this is what I'm going to do. I really need you to see how the shoulder dart is constructed. So once I lay my adhesive right here, next is to close up the bust dart and transfer to the shoulder. So when I close up the bust dart, this is what I have. Can you see that? So I'll just cut it to the, but don't cut out, just a little. Can you see? And I close up my shoulder dart. So I've closed up my bust dart, and you can see the bust dart has been transferred to the shoulder. That is what makes it a shoulder dart. Can you see that? So it has been transferred to the shoulder now. So what I'm going to do is to cut out my waist dart to that bust point.